Once upon a time, there was a king who had everything: gold, silver, armies, palaces, servants, and slaves. The world called him the king of the earth, yet in the heavens, he was merely a servant. Every day he sat on his throne. Thousands of soldiers stood before him. The court echoed with music and voices. But one day, when all was silent, he heard the voice of his solitude. He looked into the mirror. The crown gleamed, but his eyes were clouded with darkness. He pondered, "I own everything, but where is the peace?" One night, he went to the palace rooftop, gazing at the sky, the shimmering stars, and feeling the gentle breeze. He looked heavenward and said, "O entity who lights up the darkness, do you see me too?" At that moment, a pauper arrived at the door, tattered clothes, yet a radiant face. Stopped by the guards, the pauper said, "I've come to meet the king who possesses everything, but has forgotten his lord." Upon hearing this, the king let him in. The pauper said, "O king, you sit on the throne, but your heart is enslaved. You have treasures, but your faith is empty." The king, astounded, asked, "What should I do?" The pauper smiled, "Bow in prostration, and then you will know the real sovereignty." That night, history witnessed a scene never seen before. The king laid his crown on the ground, and for the first time prostrated. His tears fell onto the earth, washing away centuries of dust. He wept, saying, "O my Lord, I have come belatedly, yet not empty-handed. I brim my heart." The next morning, the court assembled, but the king had changed. He proclaimed, "Now my rule is not mine, it is Allah's." People were astonished. Some mocked. Some said, "He has gone mad." But he smiled and replied, "The madman was he who chased the world and forgot his Lord. Today I am free." After this, he left the palace, lived among the people, fed the poor, caressed the heads of orphans. At nights recited the Quran, tears flowing from his eyes. When asked, "O king, why did you leave the throne?" he would say, "I did not leave the throne. I found the true sovereignty, the sovereignty of faith." Years passed. As his time approached to depart from this world, he smiled. Asked why he was at peace, he said, "Because I'm going to the court of the king who never lets me die." He gently said, "Do not place a crown on my grave. Place the Quran, so that people remember sovereignty belongs only to Allah." Moral: worldly power fades away. Crowns are buried in the soil, but faith, that is the true sovereignty. The real monarch of Islam is the one who bows before his Lord.